Hey everybody, we are back for part 2 of the Facebook Live Supercell Marvel vs. DC edition rematch here tonight. And so far, DC, Marvel's not out of the game, but DC has been handing them their butt throughout most of the show. But hey, it's not you guys' fault. You guys have been buying up a lot crazy. Just a little more few DC more books have been selling than the others. So we are going to ask you to share the feed out. As we do, we generally promote that, and in fact, to be in the giveaways tonight, every hour, at the top of every hour, we do a giveaway, and the winning giveaway, whatever items we give away, will be either Marvel or DC based off of which team is winning at the time. All you have to do to be entered in to win is to like the Maddox page up top, and of course, share this live feed out. Every time you share it, it's going to help you get entered more and more times. I'm going to share it. All right. We already sell something? Kristen's on, and she bought something straight away. Harley Quinn to Kristen for $4. And that gives another mark on the DC side. There we go. All right. Ooh, this is one of those books that can count for either Marvel or DC. Whenever you buy it, you can then pick what side you want the tally to go on. That's what we call a potpourri comic. This is Amalgam. This is the mix of Marvel and DC. This is Spider-Boy, a mix of Superboy and Spider-Man. If you buy Spider-Boy for $5, you can pick which side your tally goes on. $5 there for Spider-Boy, which is a good deal for that book anyway. Populating the feed, building up an audience. This is the Incredible Hulk, issue 194. 194, not long after Wolverine showed up. This is 25-cent cover. You're finished, man brute. Even you cannot stand against my army of giant insects. The Hulk versus the Locust. That is $6. Incredible Hulk. $194. I'm going to pull down this World War Hulk #1 that was up on the last feed for $6. If you want to claim that, you can. This is a key issue for Superman collectors, in that way that it exists and is very much a sign of the times of which it was produced. It has a glow-in-the-dark logo. This is Superman 123, ready for the next century, and that is the Blue Lightning version debut of Superman. It does glow in the dark. The logo does glow in the dark. It is issue 123. It is going to be $6. First appearance of Superman in the blue electric costume that he wore for a few months. Take down the Green Arrow for $5. We'll put up that for $6. Hey, Yakov, how's it going, man? This is going to be $15. $15. It is a signed #1, double signed, with a certificate. This is X-Men 2099, issue number 1. It does have the foil front there. There's also an autograph here at the top and here at the bottom. There is a certificate of authenticity. It's number 5580. Especially a limited series of 10,000 signed by artists Ron Lim and Adam Kubert. That's right. Ron Lim and Adam Kubert both signed this X-Men 2099 number 1, and it is only $15. We're going to put over here in the close-up window there with the death of Damien for $15. This is by artist Frank Cho. This is Savage Wolverine, issue number 2. Near mint, that's going to be $4. I'm going to mark the Infinity Entity variant number 1 down to only $5. Jason got the Infinity for $5. Thank you, Jason. And we're going to put another mark over here for Marvel on the board. Here for 4, this is the Mighty Thor, issue 316. 60-cent cover from 1981, side by side with the Invincible Iron Man of Beasts and Things. It is $4 for the Mighty Thor 316. Next time, change some books out over on the DC side as well. I'll eventually get across the whole board. I don't make it fair for everybody. This is from 1987. This is the Swamp Thing Annual number 3. And there is a gorilla eating the shirt of a hunter. It's Brian Boland cover. That is $5 for the Swamp Thing Annual. I'm going to take down the All-Star Squadron for $6. We'll put that up for $5. What was that?
Double signed for 15 to
Jason. Got the double-signed X-Men 2099 number 1. Thank you, Jason. Going to put a tag up here on the Marvel board for you. And what we have here in the close-up now, in my hand, this is Batman Incorporated number 8. This is a first printing, 3rd cover. This is The Death of Damien. It is issue number 15. Or it's $15. All right. Oh, there was someone on here the other day, a lady, I cannot remember who, probably named Kristen, because we have a lot of people named Kristen on the feed. But someone was wanting some XO Manowar. If you want XO Manowar, you let me know and I'll put it up here. I'll ask again later as the more people get on the feed. But I did find some XO Manowar issues. I would love to sell them to you. Just let me know. This is from August of 1993. This is Catwoman #1. Catwoman #1. Jim Ballant cover. It does have the raised cover, so you can feel all the curves on the Catwoman if you're so inclined. Catwoman #1 is $5. You'll let people know what they're getting for their money. that added bonus value. There's a bunch of them. Depending on how they're drawn, you can feel their pecs and their muscles and everything if you want.
That's crazy.
We sold an X-Men 2099 earlier, a few moments ago, to Jason that had the double signatures on it. Well, as you notice, it had the blue foil around the corners. That was the regular version of that issue. Well, this is the hard-to-get version of that issue. This is going to be $12. It is X-Men 2099 #1. But if you look, that is gold. Gold foil all the way around the cover. I'd never seen one of those before. It was like the incentive variant, I guess, at the time. Instead of the blue, it does have the gold. That is going to be $12. $12 for the X-Men 29 #1 gold edition. I'm going to take down the Captain America 50. We're going to put up the X-Men for 12. Rob gets the Hulk for 6. Thank you, Rob. Oh, yeah, I don't recognize that name. Yeah, they are the prices, Doug. The way it works, if you like to claim something, the Post-it note is the American dollar amount of the item. For this instance, this Swamp Thing annual, you would just put Swamp Thing $5 or Swamp Thing for 5 in your comment, and you need the name of the item and the price in one comment. And if Tosh is the first person to see, you're the comment's first one she sees, you can get it. Because on your page, you'll always be #1.
All right, X-Men 2099 for 12 to Jason.
Jason got that X-Men for 12. That was a good bookend to that set for you there. Marvel has been catching up. Marvel is working its way to catch up to the DC. Guess let's put out another Marvel, huh? Since I got a couple empty spots there. Let's do this. This is Uncanny X-Men 146. Murder World. And that is Arcade there, who, of course, you fought if you played that arcade game back in the 80s. This is Uncanny X-Men versus Murder World, number 146 for $8. Here for 7, this is Doctor Strange, number 15, Master of the Mystics Arts. Originally, it was a 25-cent cover. The Devil's Workshop, $7 for that issue of Doctor Strange. This is the All-Star Squadron, issue number 3. All-Star Squadron number 3. It is $6. The greatest heroes of all time. It is in very fine plus condition. Destroy the All-Stars monster and make Perdegaton master of the world. It's a horrible name. It is $6. All-Star Squadron issue number 3. Pull down the Superman Man of Steel number 1 for $5. Hey, this is the first appearance of Bane, right?
Yes.
So I was pretty sure. Can you press check that for me? Vengeance of Bane, number 1. There's another nice box discovery. This is Detective Comics starring Batman, 60-cent original cover. Detective Comics number 508. Stand, Batman, or know the fury of a Pharaoh reborn. And that is the Sphinx, and it's all underground. There's a bunch of dogs there. Batman's in the desert. Things are happening. This is Detective Comics 508 featuring Batman. That is $5. Yep. Take down the all-new Wolverine for $4. We'll put up the Detective Comics for $5. I got a first appearance for you. This is a DC first appearance. It is Batman, Vengeance of Bane, issue number 1, first print, near mint, never read condition. Vengeance of Bane, number 1, $25. It's the first appearance of Bane. Big Man Plans 3 and 4.
$25 more.
Warren got the Bane for 25.
I knew it. Thank you.
Any Superman Volume 1 or older Action Comics? Possibly, Doug. We'll see what's coming up. I know I do have some Superman and some action. I don't know how exactly old. Well, Brad, it's not a complete long shot. I'm trying to think if we would have them in the back bin.
Any Superman Volume 1 or older action?
Yeah, I already answered all that.
Oh, okay, sorry.
Oh, you're good.
Busy ragging on more. What issue of Thor is that?
James, this is... Well, if I can find it, I will tell you. All the way to here. There we go. All right, this is Thor issue 316 for $4. Invincible Iron Man 47. I don't know if we have any that far back currently. We did. We showed a lot of early Invincible Iron Man about a month or so ago. James gets the Thor for $4. Thank you, James. Also, I forgot to put a DC tag for that Vengeance of Bane. And here is a Marvel for the Thor. There we go. This is an early issue of What If. This is What If issue 20. Normally a 75-cent cover. It's from 1980. What if the Avengers fought the Kree Skull War without Rick Jones? Well, they've probably done it without Rick Jones. Because he is slain, the rest of humanity must also perish. Well, that's a problem. Ronan the Accuser there. It is $6 for What If number 20, featuring the Avengers. Talmadge, that's the first comment we've seen from you. Can you see my comments? This is the first one we've seen. Are you trying to claim something? Well, we see that one. Have you been posting before this? Or is it more just a general check to see? This is Superman issue 82 from 1993. Reign of Superman. Superman back for good. And that is Superman and the Cyborg Superman behind him. And as you can see, thanks to the camera being blinded by it from the light reflecting, that is an entirely foil cover. It is kind of cut in there. Kind of really cool acetate foil. Superman 82. That is going to be $6. $6 for that. I'm going to take down the Swamp Thing Annual for $5. Batman for 15 to James. That would be the one in the close-up window. Thank you, James.
Talman says, hey, well, you see me if you're looking, or if you got Captain America number 100, I'm looking for that.
Okay, I'll keep an eye out.
X-Men for 8 to Joanna.
X-Men for 8 goes to Joanna. Thank you, Joanna. So that's 1 mark for Marvel, 1 mark for DC. Go. DC's catching up a little bit this round. I think some more of the Marvelites have joined the later cell. Maybe I've just got stuff you guys are after. It could be the case. So I had time to actually hunt. 2 hours and we would have a crazy one. This is Hulk issue 133. Hulk 133. You may have beaten other foes, Hulk, but you've met your match in Draxon, the Demon and the Dictator. Hulk 133, 15-cent cover, Silver Age Hulk for only $8. Is Ed on the feed? Well, I don't have much for him, but I did find a Doom issue just randomly. All right, Talmadge, I'll see what I can do. I did get some Spidey on this last little hunt I did, so I'll definitely have some Spider-Man getting put out for you guys here shortly. In fact, I will put one out now. Oh, Chris, he got the Batman Incorporated issue with the death of Damian. This is Web of the Scarlet Spider, issue number 1. Web of the Scarlet Spider, number 1. Virtual Mortality, part 1 of 4. Everything about this basically talks about the time that it existed. There's a new web slinger in town. Web of the Scarlet Spider, number 1. That's going to be a big old $4. $4. It's a cool book, but no reason to, Scarlet Spider. I'm going to pull down the Gambit and the externals. We'll put Scarlet Spider number 1 out there for $4. Chris, if you need one, I think I have another copy. I don't remember where it's at exactly, but I think I have another one. If I find it, I'll offer it up to you for the same price. This is the Infinity War issue number 6. the Magus Triumphant, and there it is, the evil version of Adam Warlock with the Infinity Gauntlet. Infinity War, issue 6 for $5.
Hulk 8 and 18 to Jason.
Hulk 8 and 18 to Jason. I like that.
And
Thank you, sir. That's 2 slots for Marvel.
Chris said yes, just let me know.
Cool. I will do it, Chris. I literally found both of them before the sale started. I just got to remember what I did with them. Anyway, this Infinity War issue 6 is $5. We'll set it right there. This is another early issue of The Incredible Hulk. This is The Incredible Hulk, number 117, World's End. And there's the leader on the front and some big automaton that he's created to take on the Hulk. It does have some spine wear to it. We're going to put it out for $9. $9 for The Incredible Hulk, 117. I'll just stick it over here in the close-up window. Well, I had it last sale, and I just don't remember where I put it. Questions. Yeah, I don't.
Thought it would be one of those.
Yeah, I don't even know if it's bagged and boarded. You know, like, I got no idea. I'm sure I'll find it.
All the marketers are telling my phone now.
Oh, nice. You'll never get rid of that.
Must be because I answered them like dicks.
This is X-Men Omega. X-Men Omega. This is the end of the Age of Apocalypse. That is a John Romita Jr. cover of Magneto taking on Apocalypse. It is a wraparound cover. Also, as you can see, it is shiny, shiny foil. It is $7 for X-Men Omega number 7. It's like X-Men Alpha we find a lot. X-Men Omega, I don't have nearly as much. Take down the Batman for right now. We'll put the X-Men Omega there for 7.
X-Men for 7.
Christian. How do I know? It's shiny. Of course Christian got it. Stick it up here. Put a tab up here on the Marvel spot. He does like some foils. Speaking of, he'll probably like this one. This is $6. This is X Universe issue number 1. After Xavier, the Age of Apocalypse. This is what happened with the rest of the Marvel Universe during the Age of Apocalypse. It does have a gold foil logo. The X Universe and the X over here are all shiny. It is $6 for X Universe number 1. Well, I assumed you didn't have it because you bought it. It is good to know, though, that you buy multiples of the shiny books. So how's everybody doing tonight on Thursday night? It is 8 o'clock. 8 o'clock. Prime time. What are you guys up to? Let us know in the feed what your Thursday night is consistent of besides the sale. We had the new X-Men out earlier with the Mark Silvestri and Grant Morrison. This is part 1 of that. Here Comes Tomorrow, part 1 of 4. And that is Wolverine with the cowboy hat on. That is a Mark Silvestri cover. Of course, the artist on The Darkness, creator of Witchblade, all that. He does the artwork. Grant Morrison writes this story about a future X-Men. It's new X-Men. It's number 151. It is $5. $5 for that. I'm going to take down the Savage Wolverine for $4, and we'll put up the new X-Men 151 for $5. This one is weird. This is Action Comics number 481. It's a bird. It's a plane. Nope, it's the Supermobile, which consists of a tube capsule here with Superman flying it. He's punching a Mazo. How is he punching him? Oh, because his airplane has metal arms with fists. It is Superman Action Comics 481 for $3. Take down the Catwoman issue 1 for $5. Action for $3 to Ernie. Can't resist the allure of the Supermobile. Thank you, Ernie. This is a 30-cent cover. This is The Witching Hour. Who will win the tug of war in this life or death struggle? 3 bewitching tales. It's from DC Comics. It is in the vein of Tales from the Crypt and any of that type of stuff. The Witching Hour, 71. It is only $4. $4 for The Witching Hour. Jason got the Witching Hour. Thank you, sir. Gives another tag up here for DC. This is the official comic adaptation of the Warner Brothers motion picture, Batman Returns. That's right, Batman Returns right here. Denny O'Neil, Steve Irwin, Jose Luis Garcia Lopez with Tom McCraw, and that is a Dave Dorman painted cover. Batman Returns is all contained in this one comic. It is $7. Adam Fears got the Batman for $7. Thank you, Adam. Here's another mark over here for DC. This is from DC and Dark Horse Comics. This is the very first issue of this, very first print. This is Batman versus Predator. That is $12. Issue number 1, near mint, never read condition. Batman Predator for $12. This is the Adventures of Superman issue 500. This is the black or the white bagged issue that has been opened. The white bag isn't here. That is the glow in the dark kind of photo acetate pill away cover. It's an odd gimmick. And it also has the card here from Bloodlines showing the 4 new Supermen. It is $6 for the Adventures of Superman 500. I'm going to take down Spider-Boy #1 for 5. Put up Adventures of Superman 500 for 6. Yeah, that Rick and Morty thing you sent today is pretty accurate.
I know. So I only shared it to you. Probably gonna watch that like to the car.
I forget what issue that was. That was
It has to.
or the
It's
episode.
episodes. It has to be.
Is it the one where they the first one where they got Rick out of prison?
I don't think so, because Summer was there at the end of that one.
Yeah. Maybe.
It has to be like the newest one, because the newest one's the one I haven't seen yet.
Okay, because I haven't seen that ending. The only one that I could think of is the one where the aliens are making him believe that he's in all these other realities.
That was that's
But the dad was with him in that one.
yeah.
So
Yeah.
this is Man-Thing issue #8. Man-Thing issue 8, 50-cent cover from 1980. It is $4. $4 for this. Captain Fate's Revenge. And he's shooting a cannonball. Literally is coming out the back of Man-Thing here. It is $4 for that. Take down Scarlet Spider #1. We'll put out the Man-Thing for $4.
I like that. Don't say nothing. It is a new one, because I haven't seen it. Okay, it's the beginning. I thought it was new.
Like before they start the credits or whatever. This is G.I. Joe, a real American hero. It is issue 44. That is Lady J on her bike about to be run over by a bat driving a semi-truck. It is $3. However, he's driving a flat-nosed red truck, and this is Marvel. He could be trying to kill him with Optimus Prime. I don't know. Maybe you should read it. G.I. Joe, issue 44. It's $3. I'm going to take down the Doctor Strange, issue 15 for $7. We'll put out G.I. Joe for $3. That is from the original Marvel run.
Man-Thing for 4 to Ed.
Ed got the Man-Thing for $4.
Hey, Ed's on.
Thank you, Ed. Oh, hey, Ed.
Say hello.
Here we go. I found this in a box. Thought you'd like it. I'm not going to price it for high. This is Doom 2099, #10 for $2. Got a little Dr. Doom action for you. I'm going to mark over here on the Marvel side for that last book that was bought. Hey, Mitchell. I think we're all good. How are you, man? Doom for $2 to Ed. There we go. Thank you, Ed. That was the only Doom thing I found, but I did keep it in mind. You got to give me that. This is Chamber of Darkness, issue #4. It is a Silver Age comic from Marvel. It's a Silver Age horror comic. And the Monster Man came walking. And everyone's backing up from this guy. Also in this incredible issue, The Man Who Owned the World and the Secret of the Silver Sword. This is very fine plus condition on this. Chamber of Darkness, issue 4, 15 cents. That is $12. Hey, Kristen, how are you? I don't think we're doing too bad. Kristen, was it you that wanted Exo Man of War? I can't remember who it was that asked. I just knew it was a female, but I cannot remember. I found some Silver Sable and some Exo Man of War. I don't remember who was asking for it yesterday. But I just remembered that somebody was asking. All right. Oh, no, I'm not talking about winning anything. I just didn't know if you were asking about those comics yesterday. I couldn't remember who won. Oh, okay. Okay, well, then that clears it up. All right. For you guys who are aware, there's a new Bruce Lee movie hitting theaters. Also, Bruce Lee's awesome in general. I think we can all agree that Bruce Lee is pretty freaking cool. This is Kato, issue number 1, Kato of the Green Hornet. So naturally, all these covers feature Bruce Lee. This is Kato number 1, number 2, number 3, and number 4 of this miniseries. It's the complete set of 1 through 4. Well, you need to expand your horizons. What's up, Justin? I was told it yesterday.
Was it to at least them?
Yeah.
Okay.
To, I think Christian, maybe? I can't remember.
Oh, okay.
This is going to be Kato 1 through 4. Not only that, but if you buy this, you get to pick 4 tally marks either side of the board because it is not a Marvel or DC book. So, Kato 1 through 4 set, that is $15. Avengers for 6 to Ed. That is the What If. Thank you, Ed. Got that one for 6. We're going to put a tally over here on the Marvel side. And I'm going to put that X Universe number 1 over here for 6. No. No. Is it real? That sounds like a fan-made thing. Because the next Star Wars movie is, well, the episode this Christmas, the Last Jedi or whatever, and then then Han Solo's coming after that. I thought. Yeah, what side? Yeah. We need to find it out.
Lucasfilms is planning a Darth Vader movie for 2018.
Go to StarWars.com. See if it's up there. It'd be up there if it's real. I'd imagine. Yeah, we're gonna check it out. Because it seems like big news. If it's, I mean, just news of it in general, I would think. This is that Superman 123. That's the electric costume. This is actually a glow-in-the-dark cover. It's got a glow-in-the-dark Superman logo. It is $6. This is Marvel Team Up featuring the Human Torch and Doctor Strange. It is issue number 35 of Marvel Team Up, 25-cent cover. Fight on, Johnny Storm. Unless we defeat this demonic horde, the Valkyrie shall die. And there's Valkyrie. She's all chained up. These little demons wanting to get her. The woman must die, as will you, by the hand of Jeremiah, the man with the least tough name of a villain ever. That's Jeremiah, apparently. It's a supernatural shocker, Blood Church, which does have a cool name for the book. But it is Marvel Team Up 35. That is $5. I'm going to take down the Infinity War number 6 for $5. Put that up for $5. Is Othy on the feed right now? Othy, are you on here watching? I did find a couple of those shadow books you were asking about. Well, tell him that I got some shadow books. This is from September of 1989. It's a DC comic. This is The Shadow Strikes, number 1, Death's Head, and it is $7. $7 for Shadow Strikes, number 1. I'm taking down this chromium Superman here for $6. I'm going to mark it down to $5. $5 for this one. I'm going to replace Outwist with the Electric Superman. Shadow for $7 to Othy. Thank you, sir. And I'm going to put another DC tally mark over here. There we go. I haven't seen anything, yeah. Just trying to buy.
He is. He's like, why aren't you guys acknowledging my bids? I told him we haven't seen them.
They're not coming at all.
Yeah, I asked him if he updated his stuff.
Which Kevin?
Kevin Dutton?
Oh, yeah. I don't know. This is The Shadow Strikes, number 1 annual from 1989. That is $6. Yeah, Kevin, I've not seen any comments you've put up at all in the feed. Like, I didn't know you're even on the feed. Talmadge was back, dealing with a few things. That makes me think that you're just, like, cleaning the blood off your hands. I was just dealing with a couple things, guys. Othy gets that shadow for $6. And that gives DC another tally mark. Oh, man, it is already 8:27. We already missed our first giveaway. Guess it's time for one. Let's count them up. 47 for Marvel. 69 for DC. So DC is the current champion going forward right now. I'm going to find something to give away to you guys. And we'll do another giveaway at 9 o'clock. So in about half an hour, we'll do another one. All right, we're going to give away a number 1 first print from Rebirth. This is Batman. Batman issue 1 from DC Rebirth. This is the Tim Cell variant cover, the B cover. It is going to be free right now. To James Smithers. James Smithers has won the Batman number 1 Rebirth first print. Everybody congratulate James in the feed. This next book from DC, a little bit of mystery, adventure, a little horror, a little comedy. This is Scooby-Doo Apocalypse, issue 16. It's going to be only $3. $3 for Scooby-Doo Apocalypse 16 from DC. This is an issue of What If. This is what if Captain America had led an army of super soldiers into World War II. Well, they'd probably won it fairly handily, I would imagine. What if issue 28 from 1981, that is, or 1991? No, it looks like 1981. That is $5 for What If 28. Take down the G.I. Joe for $3, put out the What If for $5. These 4 issues of Kato, all about Bruce Lee's character from the Green Hornet. The 4-issue set you can now get for just $12. This is the Amazing Spider-Man number 375 for Marvel Comics. It does have the gold foil cover, and that is Venom battling Spider-Man. Look at that. I'm going to burn up the camera. Look at it. It can't even compensate for the light being shined into this lens. You can tear everything up here. This is the Amazing Spider-Man 375. That is $12. $12 for that one.
I claim What If for 5, and Marvel Team Up for 5.
All right. Joseph gets What If for 5. And Marvel Team Up for 5. Marvel Team Up. Here is What If. That is 2 books for Joseph, and that is 2 marks under the Marvel banner. There we go. 2 more for Marvel. That's the Amazing Spider-Man. That is $12. This is an interesting. This is What If number 11. It is from 1980. 1990. It is What if the Fantastic Four all had the same power? Here they all can become invisible. Here they're all things, sort of. Man-Thing's one of them. Here they are all on fire, and here they're all just a big pile of stretchiness. What weirdness. What if the Fantastic Four all had the same power? It is issue number 11. That is going to be $5. Ed got that for 5. Thank you, Ed. That gives another mark for Marvel. Slowly but surely catching up. This is kind of one of those self-prophesying what-ifs. This is what if the Fantastic Four's second child had lived. She did. Her name's Valeria. It's the whole thing. This is 2 feature-length thrillers. Will she save the world or destroy it? There you go. What if the Fantastic Four's second child had lived? Giant size special. It is number 30 from What If. It is an oversized special, but it's going to be the same price. What If number 30 for $5. I'm going to take down the new X-Men for 5. And we're going to replace it with this. This is The Mighty Thor, issue 334 from 1983. And that shows the transformation into Thor there. It is $4. For fans of the X-Men, this is Strife's Strike File. It does have like a silver coating here on his armor and on the logo, but it's like a matte finish, I guess. Special X-Men collectible, art by Andy Kubert. A look into the mind of the villain behind Executioner's Song. This is Strife's Strike File. It is $5. I'm going to take down the Chamber of Darkness number 4 for 12. That Silver Age horror comic. And I'm going to put it out for 10. $10 for Chamber of Darkness number 4. I'm going to put it over here in the close-up window. Let me know what you guys are looking for tonight, what characters you guys are after. I'll do my best to get them up here on the board for you. I'm going to take down the Kato 1 through 4. The takers on that. This is Batman Beyond, issue number 1. Near mint, never read condition. That is $5. And here we have Wolverine, issue number 1. Wolverine number 1, variant edition, blank cover for only $3. Thanks, Ryan. We appreciate it. This is Marvel Team Up issue 55. Marvel Team Up 55. This is featuring Spider-Man and Warlock. Spider on the moon. It's not where Peter Parker belongs. Probably didn't work out well for him. This is 1976, and he's floating dead in space. So it's $5. Marvel Team Up 55. Take down the What If issue for $5, and we're going to put out that for $5. This is Green Arrow, issue 53. Green Arrow 53. That is $4. $4 for that. I'm going to take down the All-Star Squadron for $6. Christian gets the Amazing Spider-Man for $12. Thank you, Christian. There's another mark for Marvel. Wolverine for 3 to Joanna. That is for the blank cover Wolverine. Thank you, Joanna.
What Batman Beyond is that?
That's issue number 1. With this back out for now, this is X Universe number 1. That is $3 now. And this is The Runaways, issue 7. They're about to have a TV show. This is Brian K. Vaughan. And this is one of those covers that match up with Sentinel and Venom that we've sold in the past, where they have the metallic ink on the black background. This is the pink one of that. Runaways, issue 7 for $4.
Probably the same thing Wiley does in buses. There was at a point where Wiley would only watch us while he was in a bus for some reason. It was awesome. I used to voice Halo that a lot.
Use Strife Starfire #1. That makes no sense.
Oh shoot! I didn't
You got the Strife. You got the Strife, Christian.
It just said Strive Starfire #1. It shouldn't have been a U in there at all.
But what's the Starfire? It's Strife.
He said
Strife.
Starfire when he's told
Strife Strike File.
Oh, strike file.
They're saying in some type of code that you do have Strife already. Check out this issue of Amazing Spider-Man. It has a nice gatefold cover. Very cool. It is Amazing Spider-Man Round Robin, The Sidekick's Revenge, Part 6 of 6. And it does have the gatefold cover. I'm going to bag and board this and put it out here in a second. This is going to be $6. This is the Amazing Spider-Man 358 near mint, and it does have the big gatefold cover. $6 for that. Take that down. Put that up for $6.
No, I'm writing down. I go based on what I'm told, so I ended up commenting.
Thanks for the shares, Kevin. We appreciate it. Now, that is the first comment I've seen from you. To be fair, that shared is the first one I've seen it, as far as I know.
I think it just dropped in the plate. Try writing something.
This is Hawkman, The Shadow War of Hawkman. It's #1 from 1985. First shattering issue. That is $6. Take on the Scooby-Doo Apocalypse for $3. Put up the Hawkman for $6.
Hawkman for 6 to Joseph.
Joseph got the Hawkman. Thank you, sir. And I'm going to give another mark over here to DC. What is it? And not going with that explanation whatsoever. Yay. Your screen's probably frozen. We're about 10 minutes away from the next giveaway. There is still plenty of time for Marvel to get caught up here. It's not that far out of the realm that they can do it. Yeah, Ryan, I've still got a couple left. Speaking of, Warren, can you go to the main room. The top loaders, they're the ones that say like 13 by 13. They're the record top loaders.
Yeah.
I need a pack of those, please.
Okay.
That's why we put these metal lithos in.
Gotcha.
Just a pack of them. It's number 358, 358, and it's got the big gatefold cover that shows all the heroes with them. Yeah, let me show you the lithos there, Ryan. These are the Dark Knight metal lithographs. That is the cover that, of course, was the midnight release variant. We were supposed to have these the night of the midnight release, and they didn't send them to us. So we got a hold of them, and we were on them about them. They finally sent them to us, so we got them here. We do put them in a big top loader. They are $15, and they do come in the top loader. Actually, Warren went to go get me some right now so I could put some in them. We still have a few of these left. Anybody can claim these. Dark Knight Metal, limited edition, midnight release store only lithographs, $15.
Meant to ask about the other one. The other Spider-Man. Up there.
Oh.
Spider-Man and Warlock? Possibly? For 5?
Oh, yeah. This is Marvel Team Up, issue 55. Marvel Team Up 55, it's Spider-Man and Warlock. Litho for 15 to Ryan. All right, Ryan. Here is your lithograph. As soon as he gets back with the top loaders, we'll get it loaded up and ready for you. It is a cool one. It is, it is. Ed gets the chamber for 10. That is in the close-up window. Thank you, Ed. And that is a Marvel comic. So he gets a Marvel tally mark. Here we go. All right. Team up for 5 to Talmadge. Thank you, sir. Another Marvel tally mark. Moving right along there. This is Shadow War of Hawkman, issue number 2. That is $4, and it is from 1985. Very fine plus to near mint condition. Looks great. Yeah, it's really cool. It is really cool. This is Marvel Tales starring Spider-Man. This is issue number 94 from 1978. Stay back, Spider-Man. I warn you, if you take one more step towards that poor man, I'm going to fire. That's right. Aunt May has a gun aimed at Spider-Man, protecting Dr. Octopus. This is it, the last battle. Aunt May, assassin. And later they try to get married, so it's the whole thing. Marvel Tales, issue 94, 35-cent cover. That is $6. Joseph got the Hawkman for 4. I got it. I'm going to put a DC, gets a tally mark. There we go. Yeah, we got one we actually use here at our store. Well, yeah, getting them to turn it around is the thing. But we have one. This is the Dark Knight Metal. Here you go, Ryan. It's $15. We're putting this up for you. It is in the top loader. If one of you wants to buy a Dark Knight Metal lithograph, it does come in one of these to protect it. No. Not that I remember. This is Marvel Tales, issue 94. Marvel Tales 94, starring Spider-Man. That is $6. This is the Shadow War of Hawkman, issue number 3. It is $4. And here he is taking on Ralph Denby, the Elongated Man, and Hawkman on his, or Aquaman on his own. Shadow War of Hawkman, issue 3. That's $4.
Totally awesome Hulk number 22. Do you have it?
Do we have Totally Awesome Hulk issue 22?
No, that one's completely out.
Okay. No, it's sold out.
That's the first appearance of the weapon.
Oh, that was from a couple weeks ago. Yeah, that's long gone. It's long gone. You're cool, Talmadge. My left, bottom. Okay, let's see. This is Runaways issue number 7. Runaways number 7, and it's got the black and purple kind of metallic ink on there. We sold the Venom that kind of had that same deal with the blue and black, and the Sentinel with the purple and black. This is the pink and black Runaways. It's $4. They apparently did like a month where some of their titles had that style of variant cover, I guess, or regular cover. Yeah, it's the one with the Hulk Wolverine hybrid thing. This is the Sif one-shot. Sif, of course, Lady Warrior with Thor. Really cool cover on this. Stegman as the art. DeConnick writes it. It is $6 for Sif number 1. I'm going to take down the Mighty Thor for 4. We'll put out Sif number 1 for 6. The thing is, it's such a 6 for Adobe. This Amazing Spider-Man 358 is now only $5. That goes to Othie, and Marvel gets another tally. It's very much it seems like a 90s concept that they've brought out now. Yeah, well, it seems like something that's like get Ghost Rider and Punisher and put them together. You know, like it's like one of those things. Yeah. Well, that just probably just came out. Now they may have put the second printing this last week, and we didn't get that. All right, let's see. Need another Marvel book out here. Here we go. This is a cool one. This is Marvel Age. This is the official Marvel fan magazine. It's comic book sized. These came out for a while. They don't come out anymore. But this is Marvel Age. If you missed it, Spider-Man number 1. The first time, this is your second chance. Jim Lee speaks. Basically, Spider-Man number 1 is printed in this. This is a brand new McFarlane cover. Jim Lee is interviewed. It's just a 90s Marvel comic magazine thing. Marvel Age 90-ish. It's number 90 from 1990. It is going to be $3. $3 for Marvel Age issue 90. Very cool cover there on that by Todd McFarlane. Christian got that Amazing Spider-Man. Thank you, Christian. Put another Marvel tally on the board. This is Hawkeye issue 1. 60-cent cover. A Marvel Comics limited series. The Avengers Ace Archer on his own on a rampage. Featuring the mysterious Mockingbird. This is issue number 1. It is near mint. It is fantastic looking. And it is $8 for Hawkeye number 1. and that is from I would assume mid '80s, but it doesn't have the little date printed on it. And it's 9 o'clock. It is. It is 9 o'clock. Let's see what we got on the numbers for the next giveaway. All right, Marvel. $56 for Marvel. $71 for DC. So DC it is. All right, this is a cool one for DC Comics. This is Detective Comics 604 through 607. This is part 1 through 4 of the Mud Pack, a pretty highly sought after story from Detective Comics. You win all 4 of these if you are the winner right now for this 9 o'clock giveaway. Gotcha. Ryan Felden. Ryan, you have won the Detective Comics 4 issues here. Everybody congratulate Ryan in the feed. What'd you say? Some Flash? I'll see what I have, Joanna. I don't think I have any different issues than the ones I've put up the last few days. That's one thing I haven't come back across is more Flash, but I'll see what I have available. Hey, Kayla, how's it going? This is The Spectre, issue number 1. The Spectre number 1. It is from 1987. Very cool cover here. The ghostly guardian returns to Earth for vengeance. $5 for The Spectre number 1. We'll take down the Green Arrow for 4. This is Suicide Squad, issue number 10. It is from 1988. And there's Amanda Waller. Batman's backed up to the wall. She's screaming in his face, pointing in his chest. I don't know. Suicide Squad, issue 10, $3. We'll take down this Superman 82 with the foil cover for $5. Alexis gets the Batman Predator for $12. That is a good purchase. I was surprised that stayed up as long as it did. Joseph gets Hawkman for 4 and Spectre for 5. Those both go to Joseph. So that gives me 3 tally marks on the DC side of things. This is Batman versus Predator, issue number 2. Issue 2 of Batman vs. Predator. It is $6. Kevin, Suicide Squad for 3. Thank you, Kevin. That gives another DC over here as well. This is Green Lantern, issue 92. 30-cent cover, Green Lantern co-starring Green Arrow. Eerie adventure in a land that may not exist. No use struggling, we're caught. And if your buddy misses, we're dead. A tale destined to be a classic. And that is Green Arrow. He's going to shoot a horse, it looks like. And because that arrow is way below hitting that knight. And there's Sinestro chained up with Hal. I'm sure it's not how they meant to draw it, but I've seen enough Game of Thrones to know that horse is eating an arrow. This is Green Lantern, issue 92. That is $9. Very fine plus condition.
Batman for 6 to
Justin got the Batman for 6. The Batman Predator. Thank you, Justin. That gives DC another mark over here. So who is working tonight besides Kristen? Will? I'm assuming that he just didn't come get trash? Or are they still here working? Not on Thursdays. Well, now Thursday may be 9 because of Pathfinder. I don't know. This is the Shadow War of Hawkman. It is issue number 4 for $4. This one over here is getting pretty full. This is Batman vs. Predator, issue 3 of 3. And that is the Armored Batman. The plan is NECA is going to do a 2-pack of that Batman with that Predator. They're doing the Batman and Alien already. They got it planned out. But I can't wait to get that figure. It is $6. Batman vs. Predator, issue 3 of 3. Joseph gets the Hawkman. Thank you, Joseph.
Batman and Predator for 6 to Justin.
And Justin gets the Batman Predator for 6. Thank you, Justin. That's 2 more tally marks up there for DC. This is Wonder Woman, issue number 0 from 1994. That is a Brian Boland cover. It does have a silver logo, and the 0 there is all in silver. It is $5. That issue of Wonder Woman.
Any more copies of that Batman Predator?
No, that was it. I literally found 1, 2, and 3 in a box, just one of each. But that's not to say that we don't have more. I just don't have more tonight. I've managed to come across stuff like that a lot more often than I thought I ever would.
Completed my Batman vs. Predator. Thanks,
Sweet. Well, Alexis, at least thankfully you got that number 1, which is a great starting part on it anyway. This is Detective Comics, number 510, starring Batman. The Mad Hatter used to collect hats, but now he hunts the heads they cover. And he's got a Batman sort of electric chair situation here. It is $4 for that issue of Detective Comics. Originally a 60-cent issue, number 510. Dude, that Real Ghostbusters #1. The fact that I managed to find that like 3 days in a row,
You missed every
I feel like I've ran my luck out on Real Ghostbusters. But I don't know. We'll see.
Oh my god. Got tuned in earlier.
This is Black Lightning, issue #5. It is a 35-cent cover. You're a superhero. Stop the cyclotronic man from killing Superman. Why should I? If he lives, he'll throw me in jail. Way to look out for yourself, Black Lightning. It is $8 for Black Lightning #5. Altruistic superhero taking care of other people. But that is in very fine plus condition. It's got a purple cover so you'd see any damage. It looks great.
I mean, he's being smart in that situation. Though.
Yeah, it's the same. Oh, yeah. You're like, no. Screw you. It's like sucking your.
You want to screw me over? You could die.
That's why you guys would be villains. Yeah.
I never said I was a hero. Didn't I say at some point that I hated heroes in comic books? Because they always fight each other.
The villains do too when they get the chance.
Really?
They're just as backstabby, yeah, just as like people in real
Well,
life.
I would expect a villain to be backstabby, but like you would expect heroes to work together.
Well, yeah, but then when you get some back to Punisher, you're shooting people in the face. And Daredevil's like, you probably shouldn't kill people.
Yeah,
And
but
then
they,
they-
they totally did the whole rubber bullet scenario.
Yeah. That was the Spider-Man books.
Yeah.
In the Daredevil books, Punisher's just like, nope, you can just watch me do it. And then, like, chains him up, like, this whole thing. Like in that Netflix.
Wow.
In the
I
net.
just think he's a lawyer now.
In the Netflix show, like they do the scene straight from the comic where he chains him to a chimney and he tapes a revolver in his hand and it's aimed at the Punisher and he's like, you can kill me or I'm gonna kill this guy. And Punisher, Daredevil can't do it, of course. But like, yeah, it's well, he's a murderer. He's just a mass murderer.
Yeah, I was about him as a superhero.
I like him. Even my favorite. That's where he started.
I'm a family person, so I'm just like, oh, I used to have family, I used to care. Now he's murdering John Travolta.
That was always the action. Yeah, John Travolta should stop. Much better villain than you could get.
He is.
Other than Grease, I can't think of any movie Grease that he got that much.
Saturday Night Fever.
I was about to say there's another one where he has telekinetic powers to get.
Oh, that is a good one.
It is, right?
It's got that Eric Clapton song in it. What is the name of that movie?
I don't remember. Is it Powers?
No, hey, what's the name of the John Travolta movie where he gets psychic powers and he can kind of move stuff and
From having a brain tumor.
from having a brain tumor and he just keeps getting smarter and crazier as it goes.
He eventually died.
What is the name of that? What is the name of that movie?
I don't know if it's 90s or 80s. But
No, it was late 90s, maybe early 2000s.
Really?
Yeah,
Pre or post Scientology?
it's post Pulp Fiction.
Oh yeah, there's Pulp Fiction. Well,
He's a bad guy in that.
yeah.
Everyone in that is a bad guy.
Brain tumor.
No, Michael was where he was an angel. Phenomenon, that was it.
Yeah.
Eric got it. Phenomenon. Michael was good too. Michael's where he's the angel and the like the National Enquirer's looking for him. Yeah. He's like the guardian angel of that old lady or whatever.
I love him and Michael. Like, so stupid in my book.
Yep, Phenomenon. That was it. That was it.
Or face off, face off.
Two-Face?
That's a fair way to mistake that.
He would be a good Two-Face.
He would.
He'd be an okay Two-Face. I can see it.
But face off, that was. I can't keep track. He was started off. No, he was originally the good guy, and then he played the bad guy.
Yeah, then he became the bad guy. Yeah,
Yeah, it's a whole thing.
Hairspray. He was a fat lady.
that's true.
He was like the mom of a chick. And he actually sang about being fat.
Which Hulk is in the close-up? Kevin, that is, let me see. This is Hulk issue 117. 117. It does have a little bit of spine wear here. And just I got some overall, because of the dark black cover. So, but it's $9. There's the leader and Hulk and a big automaton. It's Hulk 117 for $9. Probably take it down in a second. I just kind of stuck it up there as a placeholder a little while ago. Yeah, it also had that, what is the name of it? Tears in Heaven or whatever by Eric Clapton that made millions of dollars. I think that was for that movie. This is the Hawkman Special #1 from 1986. All new excitement in the land of the dead and beyond. And some crazy stuff going on there. Hawkman Special #1, $5.
What's his face?
Pull down the Batman Beyond. Put that up for $5. Warzone?
Was it Warzone that the guy who played Two-Face played Punisher? What's his name?
No, he never played
I was
Two-Face.
about to say, no, Two-Face.
That was the guy from Rome. Two-Face was Tommy Lee Jones.
No. Two-Face from the new Batman.
The show?
Oh, that's still not him. I know they look similar.
Yeah, they look,
Not the same guy though. Not the same guy.
You guys remember that movie Powder?
Yeah, but Powder doesn't have John Travolta in it.
Before Jason.
Now you're just remembering
No,
random.
I'm saying, did that come out at the same time that John Travolta one did?
Yeah, it's pretty close.
Okay, that's
Detective for 4 went to Jason. Thank you, Jason.
I got those two mixed up. That's why I was like,
Yeah, they came out. They were pretty close together. But that's how Hollywood does with all that stuff. They're like, oh, here's some weird,
yeah, I'm
medical,
just a thing about
uplifting
medical
movie, and
that summer.
then they go, oh, let's have 5 tornado movies. Like they do it all the
Oh
time.
my
Like,
God, Easter is like the other three. You're right. And then the volcano ones.
yeah. And then like all 2012, 13 was nothing but like disaster movies.
Oh yeah, the day after tomorrow.
Red Hood from yesterday, the annual with Nightwing. I don't know. If I have Warren, go check on that one. It's the Red Hood and Outlaws annual #1 from yesterday. It's got Nightwing. That's just like Nightwing joins the Outlaws or whatever.
I've seen it.
Yeah. I don't know if we have any left or not. Warren's going to go check for you, Ryan. This is the Adventures of Superman, number 436. It is from 1988. Millennium Week, Part 3. It is very fine plus to near mint condition. It's going to be $4. The Adventures of Superman. This is Green Lantern Green Arrow, issue 92. We're going to put that out for $6. $6 for that. This is a Silver Age issue of The Incredible Hulk. It is in very fine condition. It is issue 140. Hulk, you have ruled this world long enough. Now it is time to die. The brute that shouted love at the heart of the atom. Harlan Ellison strikes again. Harlan Ellison writes this one. This is Incredible Hulk 140, 15-cent Silver Age. Very fine plus condition. It is $7. I'm going to take down the Marvel Age for 3. We'll put Hulk up there for 7. I'm going to pull this Hulk down for 9. Ryan, this is Red Hood and the Outlaws annual #1 with Nightwing joining the Outlaws. It is $5. Ryan, if you want to claim it, you can put Red Hood for 5. Oh, yeah, I never even watched that.
Yeah.
I heard that it wasn't that good.
Well, when I watched it, it was like 90, I want to say 96 or something.
And it is a Scientology-made flick.
Yes, which I didn't realize until I was in almost 20.
Yep.
Yeah.
All right, H for 5 to Ryan.
All right, Ryan got the Red Hood for 5.
No,
And the Red Hood is a DC character, and that gives another DC mark over here. Any Hellblazers 50 or lower? Not today, Jeremy. Nothing I found, man. I liked Waterworld.
I've heard about it.
Thought it was cool as shit.
The crazy guy.
I like any of that stuff, though.
Yeah, that's a great movie.
Hulk for 7 to Joseph. Thank you, Joseph. There's a Hulk for 7. It gives Marvel a mark over here.
The crazy guy tries to hijack his boat. He's in it.
Oh, yeah. Whenever he's swimming or something, and the guy's like,
Yeah.
yeah.
I won't say underground.
Yeah, it's like Mad Max, but with too much water.
Yeah. This is my favorite movie.
This is The Thing from Another World, issue #1. That's right, The Thing from Another World. And it is a pretty graphic, gory depiction here on the front. I'm sure based off of the John Carpenter action that he did back in the day. We're going to put this out for $5. And if you buy this, you can pick which side of the board you want the tally mark to go on. The Thing from Another World for $5. We're going to put it right here in the close-up window.
Thing for 5, Justin.
Justin got that one. Now the question is, Justin, Marvel or DC? Will you claim a DC spot, or will you show mercy to Marvel? Try to help the underdog in the fight tonight?
Marvel.
Marvel. All right. There we go. That mark went to Marvel. Am I seriously out of bags and boards again? Jeez. It's just a lot of these that I got, these old ones, they just, you know,
Yeah.
the ones they're in are really bad.
Want us to go get another thing of boards?
Um,
We're gonna need them for tomorrow.
yeah, we're going to need them for tonight, yeah. I'll get to where I'm able to put books out.
Well, what's his face is about to come back. Hey, Will, you want this shit there? You want to bring us some
Back to board.
This is The Incredible Hulk, issue 178. That is a 25-cent cover price on that. In this issue, The Death of Warlock, the fate of a universe. You killed Hulk's friend. For that, Hulk will destroy you. Destroy the world. This is the death of Adam Warlock in this. Well, as far as we knew anyway at the time. It is $8 for this one. It's very fine plus condition. Incredible Hulk 178 for $8. What's the Superman for 4? This is Adventures of Superman issue 436 from 1988. Very fine plus condition.
Hulk for 8 to Jason.
Jason got the Hulk for 8. Thank you, Jason. That gives a tally mark over to Marvel. What's the matter, Brian? You have that one already? I know you have a ton of Superman. This is the Incredible Hulk, issue 207. 30-cent cover on this. Alone against the Defenders, a team he was once on. The Hulk is pulling down the highway. If we don't stop him, hundreds will die. Well, yeah, he's pulling down an overpass. Well, whatever, Hulk. This is Incredible Hulk 207. Very fine condition. Looks really nice. It is only $7. Found a pretty good stack of Hulk earlier today. Yep, got it already. One day I'll put up a Superman comic that you won't have. Superman for 4 to Talmadge. Thank you, Talmadge. And that means DC gets a mark. This is Adventures of Superman. This is Adventures of Superman 521. The Thorn in His Side. That is $3. It's so weird. She's got 2 knives. Like, why should she even be afraid? He's Superman. Why would you even try to attack him with 2 knives? I guess it just shows you got really good self-esteem. You
I gotta admit, sometimes, there's this rage that kind of blinds females, and we just
maybe.
Some more bags of words. Like Jen said, fight with his bare hands.
Kryptonite knives. It's not a bad plan, but they don't look like that on the cover.
That's why I asked if they were green.
And he's super fast. So.
Now, magical, yeah, it's true. Magical knives, he is screwed. I would imagine you would have that one, as that's one of the few I feel like most people would have. This is The Amazing Spider-Man, issue 365. This is the 30th anniversary issue, supersized, and it does have the hologram on the front that is basically the cover from Amazing Fantasy 15 with Spider-Man swinging in with a guy under his arm. It is the full 3D hologram there. The black and silver, it is only $7 for this issue of Amazing Spider-Man. Take down the strike file. We're going to put out Amazing for 7. What is it? This is Adventures of Superman 521 for $3. $521. Did I give one of those Spider-Man earlier? I didn't. I think I put one up for sale. I did sell one of those earlier, but I didn't give one of those away earlier. That I'm aware of.
Oh, we did sell a different holographic one, I think.
Well, I think I sold that black one too. I may not have sold it today. I may have sold it yesterday. Yeah, there's green, blue, red, and black. I want to say I sold a blue one and a black one today. I sold the green one and blue ones maybe yesterday, but that's a black one. I did sell one earlier today. Oh, was in a giveaway? That would be in a red one probably. I think that's I want to say a spectacular Spider-Man. Oh, the hologram, very fine plus. It looks good. It looks like it's never been read or anything. Anybody like to buy some classic Marvel Star Wars comics? This is from Marvel. It's a 40-cent cover. It's issue 32 of Star Wars. It's rolling, and not even the Empire can stop it. Join Luke, Han, and Chewie on the Jawa Express. It's rolling on pretty slow, I'd imagine. The Sandcrawler is not really a speed demon-like vehicle. But it is $5 for Star Wars 32. It is in very fine plus condition. It looks fantastic. It is $5. You can claim that Star Wars. Oh, there we go. Jason got it. And that gives another mark for Marvel over here. I think DC's still in the lead, but it's a pretty close race. It's a pretty close race. Anything can happen. Which that did what happened last time. DC won most of the day last time, and then towards the end, Marvel just took over and finished it out. So Marvel is the current champion, but in this fight, they've been having it taken to them a little bit. It's probably just a strategy. This is Star Wars issue 35 from Marvel Comics. It is a 40-cent cover. Darth Vader plays a game of death against the Star Warriors, which I don't like being called that. Dark Lord's Gambit. And there he's playing some action figures on a chessboard. It is $5. It is very fine plus condition. Issue 35 of Star Wars. Yeah, I mean, they called them that because it was so new when they made the comics. But it's kind of like the Master Universe. Like, we're the masters of the universe. Like that, they call them the masters. It's horrible. It's a horrible thing. Jason gets a Star Wars for $5. This is Star Wars issue 36. This time the force is against Luke. Red Queen Rising. It is very fine plus condition. Star Wars issue 36. That is also $5. It would be cool, but at this point, I don't think it'd ever happen. Joel gets the ASM for 7, which is somewhere that I don't know. There it is. Thank you, Joel. And that gives Marvel another mark on the board. With them being owned by Warner Brothers and Disney, it's like, it's tough. I don't think they'll ever do the comic crossovers anymore. Yeah, but they haven't even hit even 5% of their characters.
Hold up. But the thing wasn't, are they going to do it in our lifetime? It was, do you think they're ever going to do it?
Well, comics are also coming out every week. So
That's
they're
true, but they're not. I mean, they're going based
that they did before Disney bought
Yeah,
Marvel.
that's what I'm saying. Yeah. So I think eventually it would be a logical conclusion for Disney to do would be to try to pay someone off to be like, yo,
That
we'll
line
pay
of
for your
trading is
character.
just gonna keep going. And keep going. Keep going.
They know they would get more money.
They can't get Spider-Man. They can't get Rock Spider-Man. All right, no.
Yeah, that's Thanos, Forrest.
Who's Spider-Man #3?
The Mad Titan Thanos with the Infinity Gauntlet.
Did you see the new Spider-Man?
Yeah, I seen it.
This is the Amazing Spider-Man issue 366. Only the Red Skull knows, but he'd rather kill than tell. And he's knowing what is the truth about Spidey's parents. That they were some type of spies. It's a really weird story. But this is a very fine plus condition issue of Amazing Spider-Man. And it is only $3. So there you go. Amazing Spider-Man 366. That is $3.
Does he have his own comic book?
He actually does, Forrest. He does. They've put out a few miniseries, and they've currently got an ongoing for him. Yeah, the new issue actually came out yesterday of Thanos. Yep. Which is always a weird balance when you have a villain and you have to have them be the main character of a book because they can't be a complete antagonist. So, like, sometimes it softens them a little too much. Case in point, Venom. You know, once he got the Lethal Protector series and they had to find out ways for him not to kill people or kill only bad guys, like it gets a little hairy, I think, on how cool the villain is.
Even the Thanos has the that one that is like the short. I think like 5 issues maybe. It was like his backstory, and he just went from planet to planet, just murdering everyone, and like just having offspring. I think the movie's called Titan, Son of Thanos, Son of Titan.
Oh yeah, the one it's the actual story. It's called Thanos. Man, I can't remember.
Yeah.
I know which one you're talking about though.
Yeah, it was one of my very.
It shows him as a kid, like
Yeah.
yeah.
And like lady or death.
Marvel tells 475. Nah, sorry, man. I don't have anything up there that high.
Got some 90s X-Men figures.
No, none of the Toy Biz stuff. I wish.
He was also a Goonie. What Goonie?
Well, he was the older brother.
Yeah, he's like
Really?
brother. Yeah.
Yep. And now he's gonna be Cable in Deadpool. Josh Brolin. Yep.
I love the Goonies.
I didn't know that for years. I didn't know that until maybe a month ago.
Shoot, I didn't even realize. SW5 and ASM for 3 goes to Jason.
Jason gets Star Wars for 5 and ASM for 3, and that gives Marvel 2 more marks on the board.
Newest one, he played
Tommy Lee Jones' character.
Yeah, Tony Jones played younger.
Oh, the younger one?
Yeah.
That was him. He was so good as the kid.
And also, he was Jonah Hex.
Oh, yeah, he was.
This is What If number 91, starring the Incredible Hulk, the man, the monster. It is $5, that issue of What If.
You said you cut out when you were talking about Marvel Tales 475.
Yeah, I don't have it. Sorry, man.
Yeah, I think
But I do have this. This is Marvel Tales issue 62. It's a little earlier than the one you were looking for. You can't avoid me forever, webhead. And once you get stomped by the kangaroo, you stay stomped. Well, I mean, if you're going to brag about your powers, that's the thing to do. The Coming of the Kangaroo. It is $5. Marvel Tales issue 62.
all that cover is wrong. Which, all of it.
You gonna stay stomped.
You gonna stay. You learn it.
You gonna learn. It's a funny saying to
The black book in the bottom corner. This is Runaways. This is Brian K. Vaughan's Runaways number 7. And that is a black and kind of pink metallic cover. We also had a Venom one like this and a Sentinel one like this that we've sold on previous days with like blue and purple. This is the pink one is $4. Runaways for 4 to Dennis. Thank you, Dennis. Put in their Marvel here. There we go. This is Captain America issue 615. Ed Brubaker written. This is when Bucky was Cap, and there they are. There's the Scales of Justice. There's Bucky Cap, and there is the Winter Soldier pointing a gun at him. Very cool cover. $5 for Captain America 615. 470 through 480. I'll keep an eye out for him. This is number 92. 92, Russell. Here we have Wolverine. This is the 2001 annual. That is $3. We take down the Hawkman special number 1 for $5. Put out Wolverine for $3. Alexis gets the Wolverine for $3. Thank you, Alexis. Wolverine, Marvel gets a mark over here. Yeah, I was gonna say it's not so cute for Wolverine.
He actually is.
He's
cute to me. I don't know why.
I would say the next page there's a lot of pieces of them around.
See, now I don't like this now.
Yeah, well, you gotta imagine Wolverine's not gonna take much of that before the killing starts. Got 3 claws on each hand.
What if one of them went into a wound and then the wound healed with a rat?
He'd cut it straight out.
Oh, this is nasty.
Yep. It is pretty nasty to think about.
Yeah. Yeah, bullets are inanimate. This thing's kind of like rummaging.
Just in there eating him alive.
Yeah.
Now, he did have a brood alien growing inside of him once, and his body fought it off.
But it didn't spit it out?
I think it just absorbed it. Speaking of Thanos, this is Thanos, Samaritan. This is Thanos issue number 8, Samaritan part 2 of 6. Put that out for $3. Simply because we were talking about Thanos, and I just saw the comic. No rhyme or reason. Take down that Hawkeye for $8. I'm going to mark that down a little lower. We're going to mark Hawkeye number 1 down to only $5. $5 for Hawkeye issue 1. All right, this is one of those Millennium reprint editions of All-Star Comics. However, this is the chromium cover variant. Usually, up here, the Millennium tag is the part that's chrome, and the cover's normal. We actually sold one the other day. However, if you look, there behind the table with all the superheroes, this entire cover, that is all gold foil chromium. We're going to put this out. It's marked at $12.50 years ago. We're going to put it out for only $8 for the All-Star Comics number 3 Millennium Gold Chrome Variant Edition. I'm going to take down this Adventures of Superman issue 500 for 6. This Thanos is number 8. Thanos number 8. We're going to mark Adventures of Superman issue 500 down to $5. We're going to take this one away.
All-Star for 8 to Joseph.
All-Star for 8 to Joseph. That was a good purchase. Thank you.
Any Vader?
I'm going to put out the DC here. What is it?
Any Vader?
Possibly. Black Lightning, I think so. I'm not sure if he's getting it on CW or if he's getting it on the online only thing, like the Ray cartoon that's coming out. I'm not sure. But I'd heard something about it as well. Just put the mic down here, that way you guys can hear me. Flip into this DC box here, seeing what I want to put out. Let's put out this old Tomahawk comic. Silver Age. Crazy Western monster action here. This is Tomahawk issue number 105. Can the Rangers stop the crushing attack of the Gator God? That sounds pretty daunting for them. When I cut this rope, the cave jaw will crash down, sealing the Gator God inside. Don't, Tomahawk. You'll be trapped in there with it. Well, that's the sacrifice of a hero, folks. Stupid friend doesn't understand. This is Tomahawk issue 105, Silver Age. Very fine condition. It's only $6.
Tomahawk 6 Jason.
Jason got the Tomahawk for 6.
I was gonna say maybe like his compensation. That's what happens when you get trying to issue each other in a friendly way. It's horrible.
This is from DC and Vertigo. This is Hellblazer, issue number 96. It is going to be $3. It is the Critical Mass Conclusion. $3 for that. It's about the time that I don't have any back here, Brian. Well, yeah, I mean, I don't have that many older, higher priced Superman back here. I would say this is the only one that I've got, and I'd say you probably own it. It is Superman issue number 205, 12-cent cover, Silver Age action for $7. Stick that there for you. I think you got it, though, I would imagine. Take down the What If featuring the Hulk for $5. And we're going to put up Wolverine, issue number 113. That is $3.
Soups for 7, Jason.
All right. Jason got that Superman for 7. Thank you, Jason.
Wolver for 3, Joanna.
Joanna gets the Wolverine for 3. Thank you, Joanna. This is Wolverine issue 108 for $3. This is Tomahawk from DC. This is issue 65, The Golden Arrow of Doom. But guess what? That little price point up there, that is 10 cents. This is a Golden Age issue of Tomahawk. Tomahawk issue 65. It has a little bit of wear up here, and along the spine it has been red. But otherwise, the corners aren't too rounded. The coloring is great. There's not really any overall creases, and it is only going to be $13. $13 for Tomahawk 65 Golden Age issue. Yeah, nothing you're needing, Jeremy, I don't think. This is from Marvel Knights. This is The Punisher, issue number 22. That is a Tim Bradstreet cover. It is written by Garth Ennis with art by Steve Dillon on the interiors. It is Brotherhood Part 3 of 3. That is $6 for that issue of The Punisher. Take down the Hawkeye number 1 for 5. Put Punisher up there for 6. Joanna gets the Wolverine for 3. Thank you, Joanna. This is Ultimate Comics, all new Ultimate Spider-Man. It is issue number 6. It's Miles Morales on the front. It is polybagged, and it is also going to be bagged and boarded. So it is still sealed, plus bagged and boarded. It is Wonder Woman issue 0 on that. It does have the kind of silver logo there on the top. We'll be pulling it down in just a minute. I forgot it was still out there. You got to be on the trigger a little faster. This is Ultimate Comics, all new Spider-Man, issue 6. That is $4. Also, it's funny because she called you Byron, too. Hilarious. Brian.
Oh, I'm sorry.
No, it's a thing. Him being called Byron is a thing. It's just funny. It's funny. He can't hear you.
He said Jesus. Brian said Jesus.
You might as well just admit to it and change your name at this point. He was at the he was over at where we were at for the McGregor fight this last weekend, and it came up. with the Byron. I think a guy called him Byron that knew him from Facebook that didn't know that Byron wasn't his name, and like he was in that group of people. It was funny.
Oh, wow. I'm so sorry.
She is apologetic. She is apologetic. Kevin Dutton put B. B. I feel like we're missing comments from Kevin. This is Web of Spider-Man, issue number 90, and that is the red hologram cover. We did give one of those away earlier today, but guess what? I'm selling it to you right now. It is $5 for that hologram, and that is Spider-Man on this chimney shooting a web out. $5. Whoop. I'm going to take down the Marvel Tales. That is Thanos for $3. Getting close to 10 o'clock, only a few minutes away. Almost time for another giveaway. Those tally marks are getting closer in the spread there. This is the Avengers issue number 1. This was issue number 1 when they did the Heroic Age. John Romita Jr. does the cover and the interiors. Brian Michael Bendis on the art. Avengers issue 1 for $6. I'm going to take down the Thanos for $3. Put that up for $6. Any Venom issues? I sold some Venom yesterday. I don't think I've got anything out. I might have one. I'm not sure. I'll if I find some Venom, I'll put it up for you though. I actually have a Venom issue right here. Sometimes it works out that way. Sometimes you can ask, and I've got the stuff available. This is Venom issue number 5. Venom number 5 from '96. Maybe 96 or 06, one of the two. This is Venom issue 5. That is $4. That is a Sam Keith cover of Venom, which is why he looks so angular. Of course, Sam Keith, creator of the Max. $4 for that issue of Venom. A lot of Spider-Man related books up here right now. I'll take down the Hulk for $7. We'll put Venom up there for $4. All right, that didn't stay long. Alexis got that Venom for $4. Marvel gets another mark on the board. Alexis got the Tomahawk for 13, Golden Age DC book. I'm going to mark this Hulk down. This is Hulk 207, 30-cent cover. Price, that is $5. $5 for that Hulk. In the window now, this is Captain Marvel, issue number 4, Silver Age cover. It's tagged for $75. It's issue 4, fine to very fine plus condition. It is also in a hanger. You can take any comic you'd like, Silver or current age, put in this, hang it on your wall. This comic is bagged and boarded. It is inside the hanger. You get all that together for $65. And it's 10 o'clock. It is giveaway time. Let's count them up. 69 for Marvel. 69 for Marvel, which is what DC was at last time. Marvel's obviously catching up. $84 for DC. 84 for DC. DC did have an early lead on that first show. So, DC it is.
It's on the spot right here.
The Punisher is Punisher 22 from the Marvel Knights run with Garth Ennis and Steve Dillon at $6. And the Avengers, that is Avengers issue number 1 for $6 from the Marvel Heroic Age. All right, what we're going to give away right now, this is a 15-cent Silver Age issue of Superman's girlfriend, Lois Lane. Yes, Lana, it's true. I killed Lois Lane. He doesn't even look remorseful. Featuring When You're Dead, You're Dead, which is a fantastic comic all around. We're going to give this thing away right now for free. And it goes to Dennis Gitlin. Dennis, you have won this comic free of charge. Everybody congratulate Dennis on the win of being able to see Superman killing his longtime love. This is a Silver Age issue of Superboy. It is featuring Clark Kent, Super Show Off. Aren't you mad at yourself, Lana Lang? As soon as I replace this Superboy sign with that new one of me, everyone will know that the timid Clark you always laughed at is a famous hero. Welcome to Smallville, home of Super Clark Kent. There is some wear here to the bottom. It is issue number 107. It's also only $7. I'm going to take down the Hellblazer for 3. We're going to put up Superboy for 7. You're welcome, Dennis. Thanks for sharing the feed out, man. All right, I'm taking that Captain America for 5. This is Wolverine, issue 181 for $3. Hulk 181, Wolverine first appeared. Nobody, I don't think, really appears in this one. But it is Wolverine 181. It's $3. It's got a really cool cover. This is Tomahawk, issue number 72. What was the amazing secret of the Golden Warrior? It's the Golden Warrior. Flee for your lives. Well, he's big and gold. I mean, he's a warrior. So, he's chopping out trees with his hands. It is Tomahawk 72. It is 10 cents. This is a Golden Age comic. Not only that, it is in very fine condition. There's one little crease mark here at the top. That is it. Colors are extremely vibrant. Everything looks great. It is $12. Tomahawk 72 for 12. I'm going to take down the Green Lantern Green O for 6. I'm going to mark this down to $4. Green Lantern issue 92. Jason gets the Tomahawk for 12. I'm going to put out the Black Lightning back up now at only $6. And DC gets our tally mark over here. You noticed in Dark Knight Metal, the Blackhawks made their resurgence again. They tied them all in with Hawkman. This is the new Blackhawk era. It's Blackhawk, a coffin for a Blackhawk. I think they just seen how many times they could write Blackhawk on the cover. It is 12 cent Silver Age, issue 235 of Blackhawk. And it's in very fine condition. It is DC Comics. It is $7. $7 for Blackhawk, issue 235. This book is not from Marvel or DC. It is from Now Comics. Blackhawk for 7 to Joseph. Thank you, Joseph. DC gets a mark over there. This is Green Hornet, issue number 1. Double-sized Premier Collector's Edition. It's got to be because it says it, right? Green Hornet number 1 from Now Comics. This was from, I don't know, it doesn't say year, but that is a Steranko cover. It is $5. $5 for that. And if you buy that Green Hornet, you get to pick which side you want your tally mark to be on. And it was way earlier than I thought it was. So I was like, yeah, I'm glad. Number 9. Commandi, Last Boy on Earth.
Wow.
Jack Kirby artwork. It's a nice one. Paris had its Eiffel Tower, Rome its Colosseum, but tracking sight, the strangest city on earth has Super Killers. There you go. Commandi, the Last Boy on Earth. It is issue number 9, 20-cent cover. That is Jack Kirby artwork on that, of course, for Commandi. And they're in a hot air balloon taking on some living giant bats that are trying to kill them. Commandi, issue number 9. That is $12. Very fine plus condition. Green Lantern issue 92 for 4. The official Marvel Zombie magazine. But it's not talking about Marvel Zombies. This was way before that. That's just what they used to call Marvel fans or Marvel Zombies. This is Marvel Age Special 100th issue. It's got like a silver foil around it. It's issue 100. Exclusive interview with the man behind Excalibur, Britain's greatest mutant team, Alan Davis. 5-page Sleepwalker preview. Akira's Katsuhiro Otomo's New York adventure. 100 Mark's Remarks, Stan the Man Lee, Fred Hembeck, Real Marvel, and more, all in this issue. It is $4 for the Marvel Age issue 100. We'll take down the Punisher for 6, put up the Marvel Age for 4. I tell you. I mean, I'm not tired of sitting down. But
He was standing this whole time.
I'm the opposite of you at this moment. This is Dark Devil issue number 1. Dark Devil number 1. Not Daredevil. Dark Devil. This is from Marvel Comics 2, which was kind of an alternate Marvel dimension, all added with the kids of superheroes. This is Dark Devil, so that's basically Daredevil possessed by a demon. His billy clubs are on fire, which is pretty awesome, I gotta say. We're gonna put it out. Dark Devil number 1. It's only gonna be $4. It is near mint, never read condition. I take down the Avengers number 1 for 6, putting out Dark Devil for 4.
So fancy said Lana Lang, and I, for some reason, thought that was the chick from Archer. But it's Kane. It's Lana Kane.
Yeah.
Not Lang.
Lois Lane, Lana Lang, Superman's 2 ladies. It was Lana Lang when he was in It was Lana Lang when he was in Smallville. And it was Lois Lane, who he's in love with in Metropolis. Double L's. That's his thing. Lex Luthor. It's a whole thing. It's a whole thing. Yeah. Actually, they do that because it's easy to remember. They do it in Marvel too. Peter Parker, Bruce Banner. Yep. Yep. It's alliteration. You do the first and last names with the same letter, and it's easier to remember that crap. Yep. And like Clark Kent isn't. It's a C and a K, but when you say it, yeah. So not all of them are like that, but a lot of them are. Sue Storm. Yep. Grade on the Marvel Age 100. Very fine plus to near mint. Looks like it's never been erased. It's just put in a bag and board. Day it came out. And there is apparently a Stan Lee interview or something in there. He's definitely in there. It says so on the front, on the bottom of when it's listing off the contents. This big stack of stuff. I sold one of these earlier. It went pretty fast, so I'll put another one out to see if any of you guys want. I'm putting up for the same price. I'm not going to mark it down at all since it did sell earlier, and it is the price we normally sell them for when we have them. I just happened to find a couple of them today when I was looking through boxes. This is Amazing Spider-Man 375. Spider-Man versus Venom, and that is the shiny gold. As you can see, it's just totally affecting the camera. It can't handle it. It's Amazing Spider-Man 375. That is $12. You take down the Marvel Age for 4. Put that up for 12.
Marvel for 4 to Yakov.
Yakov got that one anyway. There we go. Thank you, Yakov. Let me put up a strap here for the Marvel. There we go. I'm gonna need another thing of. Yeah, looks like I just went through the 2 that you gave me earlier. Thank you. This is Silver Sable issue number 6. Silver Sable number 6 from 1992. There she is back to back with Deathlock featuring Paladin. It is $3 for that issue of Silver Sable. Let's get rid of Ultimate Spider-Man for 4. Put out the Silver Sable for 3. All right, guys, let's get those shares going. Let's get those shares up. We've got 15 viewers right now. I'd like to have a lot more. None that I found, Yakov. I've not seen any more since that last one. I'm keeping an eye out, though. All right, this is a pretty awesome DC comic. It is a Watchmen tie-in, a before Watchmen tie-in. It's a one-shot. It's all about Dollar Bill. Dollar Bill, the man who showed the superhero world that you don't wear a cape, as he got caught in a revolving door and he was shot during a burglary at a bank. This is Dollar Bill number 1 from before Watchmen. We're going to put this out for $5. And actually, if you watch the Watchmen movie, during the opening scene with the Bob Dylan song, that is Dollar Bill with his cape caught getting shot by the burglars. It is $5. Dollar Bill before Watchmen number 1. And the only one. It's a one-shot. That Captain America is fine to very fine. This is Black Lightning issue 5 for $6. I'm going to take that down. It is one of the best, I think. That movie got a bum rap. It's really good. Do I have any Batgirl? I'm not sure. I'm sure I do. I haven't come across any lately. Let me look. I do have a pretty Batman heavy box here, and it's got a lot of Robin in there. I don't know if I have any Batgirl or not. Christian got that Watchman, and that gives another mark up here for DC. Oh, Rorschach tried to. Yeah, Wonder Woman issue 0. ASM for 12 to Joanna. Thank you, Joanna. And that Marvel gets another strap there. What? The Commandi? No, Wonder Woman? Very fine plus to near mint. Never read condition. Sable for 3 to Alexis. Thank you, Alexis. It's over there. That is the Flash 201 for $3. Let me put a mark over here for Marvel. This is Silver Sable, issue number 9. Number 9 of Silver Sable. That is going to be $3. $3 for that. One more for 5 to Yekov. Thank you, sir. I'm going to put a DC slash over here. Your standing right there works pretty well, actually.
So I was doing all for Marcus, so
Oh, that's how he insisted I did it the last time he did one when I was here. This is Wonder Woman issue 38 from the new 52. Awesome David Finch cover with an armored up Wonder Woman. Bloody sword. It's $3.
that's dope cover.
It is a good cover. I like it.
Dude, sometimes I want to put like tape over your mouth.
This is Batman 66, issue number 10. Mr. Freeze breaks the ice, and Batgirl clashes with Cleopatra. Batman 66, issue 10. That is going to be only $3. Superboy, issue 107 for 12 cents. I'm going to take that down for $7. Find something to put up here in the corner. How about we do a Savage Wolverine? This is Savage Wolverine, issue 3. Frank Cho cover and artwork on this. Very cool cover. That is $3 for Savage Wolverine. Yep. Yeah, Batgirl, the 66 version. Yeah. This is Spider-Man and Punisher Family Plot, issue number 1. It is $3. How do you know this came out in the 90s? Well, 1, that is the Ben Reilly version of Spider-Man. 2, Frank Castle has the ponytail. It is $3 for Spider-Man Punisher Family Plot number 1. Wolverine and Flash both went to Joanna, and that means 1 mark for each company. Thank you, Joanna. This is Crisis on Infinite Earths, issue number 11. That is $5. Hey, I found some Batgirl. There's some Batgirl down here. Got some bad girls down here.
I don't know why all them girls are down there.
There's lots of girls down here. All at waist level. Here we go. Here's another Flash.
That actually did look weird, the way your hands are. Now you're saying that.
Doing what I gotta do.
See all those fans of the
I gotta make money somehow. There we go. All right. Whoa. Don't fall down. It's about to break my ankle back here. Crisis for 5 to Joanna. Thank you, Joanna. That goes to the DC mark there. This is Batgirl Year 1. Batgirl Year 1, issue 6. And very cool cover, I believe, by Darwin Cook with her and Black Canary racing motorcycles on the front. It is $3 for that issue of Batgirl. I don't have any Avengers Silver Age back here tonight. I know because I hunted for some yesterday. I went and found a few, but I don't think I have any tonight. If I come across any, I'll put them out. But it may be one of those we have to do on a different night where it's already about 10:30. It's kind of late in the game to grab that stuff, but I'll get some up here. I do like that a lot of you guys are buying Silver Age stuff now. It's pretty cool being able to go back and get the older books. It kind of cycles out with people wanting new stuff and older stuff, and it seems like we do have a pretty big Silver Age crowd right now. Brian got the Batgirl. DC gets a mark.
What are the grades on these books?
It varies. They're all pretty much very fine plus. The only ones that might be different would be these early ones. Let me see. No, that Hulk's pretty much very fine plus as well. I don't like saying near mint a ton because, you know, if a book's existed, it's tough, you know. The Commandi, yeah, Commandi's a little different. Commandi's very fine. It's got a little bit of corner spot, and it's got a couple white spots here on the spine. But overall, most of these things, man, are top-notch. They're priced accordingly. This is the Flash 237. That is $3 for that issue of the Flash, running across the globe of the Daily Planet. Hanging out in Metropolis. But yeah, we'll definitely try to get some Silver Age Avengers up for you as we can. What's that last Batgirl for? Okay, cool. That's what I thought. I didn't want to. Well, I thought I might have done it for 5. I didn't want to mark it too low. Okay. This is Batgirl Year 1, issue number 8. And she's having a bad time there. That is $3, that issue of Batgirl. I'm going to take down the Green Hornet issue number 1 from Now Comics for 5. She's talking into the hand. Screaming into it. Really all I should do is lick it. As soon as she licked the hand, he'd let go. Because it doesn't, it's, Landon does that deal. Landon does the deal. We're fighting around. I put my hand over his mouth, licks my hand. I let go immediately. Immediately. That's fighting 101 right there. Lick the inside of the hand.
You might like it. I don't know. He's a villain. Like, you know.
Maybe. Probably very filthy hands, I'd imagine.
Oh, that's right.
It looks a little hairy. Looks a little hairy. All right. Okay, what do we get up there now? 5, 5, 3, 5, 4, 3, 12, 3, 3. I mean, why not, right? All right. This is what we're going to do. You guys have been buying stuff really awesome. And so for the next little bit, I've got books. I've got books that I've taken down from today off of the board. Plus, we got books up here right now in the U-shape. This does not include the close-up window, just the U-shape here in front of me. Every book on the board right now is $2. $2 per book. Every single one. $2. Just going to pull the tags. Whoa. All these books are $2. But you have to put the price with the book when you claim it. You should have to put like Commandi for $2, a $12 book for $2. You put Commandi for $2 and you can claim it.
All you guys claiming with this name?
Brian got Commandi for $2. Joanna got the Flash. It's a DC book. I'm just going to be hitting these things as we go. Zach got the Hulk for $2. It's another Marvel mark. I'm going to keep putting stuff out as we go. Black Lightning, issue 5, $2. Punisher for $2 to Yakov. There's another Marvel. This is Avengers issue number 1. That's now $2. This is Green Lantern, issue 92. $2. What was that? Spidey. To Maddie. Thank you, Maddie. This is Thanos, issue 8. $2. Avengers for 2 to Zach.
Oh, up here.
Oh, there we go. Zach got that Avengers.
And then Green Lantern went to Joseph.
Joseph got the Green Lantern. Marvel Tells 62. That's $2. Hawkman Special #1 for $2. Yeah, otherwise you're going to end up having a big stack. Hawkman for 2 to Alexis. It's over here somewhere. That's a DC book. Batman Beyond, issue #1 for $2. Web of the Scarlet Spider, issue 1 is $2. Tales for 2 to Dennis. Thank you, Dennis. Gambit and the Externals, #1 for $2. Brian got the Batman Beyond. Ooh, Yakov just missed that one. Christian just missed it. Everybody's at. This is Secret Files and Origins of Swamp Thing for $2. All right. Gambit for 2 to Alexis. And Thanos for 2 to Christian. And that's 2 more Marvels. Scarlet Spider to Yakov. There's another Marvel. This is Hawkeye versus Deadpool, issue 4 for $2. Doctor Strange, issue 80 for $2. Daredevil 23, Jim Lee variant for $2. Huh? It's already gone. Christian got it. It's already gone.
Yeah, no, I'm just.
Oh, yeah. Gotcha. And the board is filled. I can't put out more books until we sell what's up here. They are only $2 a piece. It should be empty. That's all I'm saying. And I have a lot more books to put out, but we only have until 11, and it's 10:34 right now. I want to sell you as many books for $2 as I can. Let's get this race for Marvel and DC going. Strange for 2 to Yakov. Over here. Then Black Lightning for 2 to Joseph. And then Dark Devil to Dennis. Thank you, guys. This is Venom issue 153 variant for $2. Wonder Woman for Warren. Wolverine 189, $2. Stick it right there. Justice League issue 12 for $2. Deathstroke 35 for 2. Alexis got the Venom. Thank you, Alexis. This is a Todd McFarlane Spider-Man number 7 for $2. Zach just missed the Venom, and Christian. Everybody's after Venom.
Never can tell. Wolverine for 2 is gone. Wait, there's like 2 Wolverines up here.
That's the new one I put out.
And Spider-Man's gone too. So Wolverine went to Joanna and Spider-Man went to Zach.
Wolverine and Spider-Man, Joanna and Zach. There is another Wolverine out there still for 2. This is A Man Called Nova, issue 24. That is $2. This is Secret Origins, Secret Files and Origins, Batman Villains, number 1 for $2. A lot of stuff on the board right now. All of it is $2 a piece. And the tally marks just keep rising on this thing back here. I believe we actually have more marks than we had the first time we did the Marvel vs. DC sale. That is a DC. That goes to Zach. Thank you, Zach. Just League went to Dennis. Thank you, Dennis. This is All-Star Squadron number 2 from DC. That's now $2. This is Tomahawk, issue number 102. It's now $2. I think all the spots are filled. Yeah, looks like it. Who's going to buy some books? $2 a piece. This thing's filling up. It's being good. Tomahawk for 2 to Alexis. Thank you, Alexis. This is Batgirl issue 44 for $2. $2 a book. Can't beat that. It is. It's really good cover art. I think I did a few of her covers for a number of months. They all look pretty cool. He does a lot of Dark Horse stuff. I'm trying to think of what covers he did for Dark Horse. Can't remember now. It wasn't Umbrella Academy, but something like that. It's like a pretty cool book that they did covers for. Really? All-Star for 2 to Dennis. Thank you, Dennis. Hawkeye Deadpool for 2 to Christian. There we go. Marvel versus DC in the fullest. Carnage USA, issue number 1, $2.
Yeah, say it for $2.
Captain Marvel for $2.
Wait, where'd you get
I don't know. This is Batman issue 17 for $2.
Batman 2 and Batgirl 2? You mean this Batgirl?
Probably. That's the only Batgirl, I think. Batman for 2 and Batgirl for 2 to Shamir. Deathstroke for 2 to Maddie. That is Carnage for 2 to Zach. Is there another Batman for 2, or do you just check and make sure you get it?
There
It's
is.
Batgirl.
Yeah, there's Batgirl, but that's it. You just put
Gotcha.
Well, Brian just said Batman, so I'm guessing he needs this one.
Okay. I don't know. Give me the slow down for a sec.
Yes. Thank you.
Books here to fill the spots. Batgirl for 2 to Shamir. All right, so what was the last? Good God.
Yeah.
Okay, Carnage. Okay, so we got a Batman and Batgirl from Shamir. Then I got another Batman sold
Yeah.
and another Batgirl sold.
Yes.
Then I got the Carnage over
Yes.
here for Marvel
And you got a Deathstroke.
and a Deathstroke for DC. And then now the Daredevil Domino cover. That goes to Othie. Write it on there. That's Othie, so he gets a mark for that one. There we go. All right, I think that caught us up. Yeah, well, we're just finishing out the night. I'm going through some of the books that didn't sell and putting a few of them out at $2. This is new Suicide Squad issue 10 for 2, Batman Spawn for 2, Sergeant Rock Annual for 2, Deadpool issue 10 for 2,
I'd say DC.
Savage Wolverine issue 4 for 2. They were. Marvel is pretty close on it, though.
Spawn for 2 just went.
That went to Alexis. That's a DC count. Sergeant Rock. Sergeant Rock to
Dennis.
Dennis got the Sergeant Rock. Joseph just missed that one.
Oh, that must have been. Yeah, this is a crossover. So it's gone.
Yeah, yeah.
Savage for 2 or
Savage Wolverine.
Gotcha.
Savage Wolverine for 2 to Joanna. Deadpool to Zach. All right. We got us a race. This is Wolverine issue 167 for $2. This is Moon Knight issue 26 for $2. This is What If number 30 for $2.
Wolverine, Joanna.
Wolverine went to Joanna.
Suicide Squad, Matty Patty.
And Suicide Squad to Maddie. Moon Knight for 2 to Joseph. I'll get it. That's Moon Knight. That gets a Marvel mark. And then What If for 2 to Justin. Thank you, Justin. Punisher issue 22 for $2. Captain America 615 for $2. Catwoman issue 1 for $2. Wonder Woman 146 for $2. Harley Quinn 19 for $2. Shamir got Catwoman. Wonder Woman, I think, for Brian. Yeah, I think that's right. So that's another DC mark.
Yeah, he's lagging.
This is Sinestro 22. That is $2. That's a John Romita Jr. cover. Swamp Thing 34 for $2.
Yakov Nova.
Yakov got the Nova. Thank you. Harley Quinn for 2 to Joanna. Deathstroke issue 50 for $2. Before the Fantastic Four, Ben Grimm and Logan, number 1, that is $2. And we're almost to the last 10 minutes of the sale, guys. Deathstroke to Ryan. Thank you, Ryan. Superman, the Man of Tomorrow, number 1 for $2. Ben for 2 to Shamir. Thank you, Shamir. This is Batman, the Dark Knight, number 28 from the New 52. That's $2. Oh, wait, I got. Yeah, that Logan is gone. That was the Ben and Logan.
We still got a Wolverine out there.
Yeah, we do have a Wolverine. If somebody's wanting a Wolverine, I'm surprised.
It's still there.
This is Hawkeye number 1 for $2. Of course, right now we got like 27 people watching. Yeah, yeah. Why can it be like that at like 9? Moving stuff. Zach gets the Hawkeye. This is Strife's Strike File. That is $2. Lauren did, my daughter.
Oh, really?
Yeah, she really heavy. Like she dressed up as her and had all the stuff and the talking backpack and all that. But Landon is past his time. He did watch some Diego though when he was little, but not a lot. He just didn't care a whole lot. What's the Superman? Superman number 1. Superman, the Man of Steel.
Superman, the Man of Tomorrow.
Superman, the Man of Tomorrow, number 1.
A return to greatness.
Ooh. I think he does have the mullet.
Yeah, that's
Yep.
curly hair mullet. Yeah.
Yep. It's a little wilder there, not as mullety. But when he first comes back from the dead, oh, it's like slicked, and the top's normal, and then the back is like the curly mullet, like it's been permed. Yeah, it looks good.
That was 80s, right?
Early 90s, 93, 94.
Was that really a 90s hairstyle?
It's a forever hairstyle.
It's a forever hairstyle.
It's the only true hairstyle
You would've-
that a man would have. I'm not a
They're
man.
doing it with chicks, too.
That's true. Soups for 2 to Yakov.
We talked them into it.
Mullet talk. This is Swamp Thing Annual number 3 for $2. My buddy got one. Swamp Thing Annual for 2 to Joseph. Thank you, Joseph. My buddy's this artist. He got a sweet mullet a few weeks ago. Shaved on the sides, lightning shaved into the side of his head. It was magnificent. He wore like the 90s blade style sunglasses around. And he sadly shaved it off. So
Thank God.
it is what it is. Just a stunt.
He was like when you shave for it to be Rick from Rick and Morty.
Yeah.
That was horrifying.
Well,
Like, you don't look right.
I got to do what I got to do.
Well,
This is Superman Back for Good. It's issue 82. It's nice and foil. It is $2.
you start making me think I really wish Rick had vision.
Hey, Jerry. How's it going?
Think you're ever gonna touch up on that whole Morty taking off his eye patch and crushing his thing?
Yeah, they are.
Yeah, I would think so.
Superman for 2 to Alexis.
Yeah, they said that.
Alexis gets Superman for 2.
They said like 90% of all the discussions they have about new episodes is all about that, and they just want to make sure they do it really good.
Yeah, I say it'll build to where he's like the big bad of the show.
He's a robot too, though, right? That's what I didn't understand. He had a wire coming out of his eye and he tucked it in.
He's Android.
Yeah.
Or
He's
Cyborg.
fake one.
Yeah, Cyborg because he's bone.
Yep, like Dog the Bounty Hunter. That's right. All right, need something else to stick here. This is Adventures of Superman 500. Speaking of mullets, this is the one where he comes back. It's $2. It is 10:52. 10:52.
Soups with Shamir.
Shamir got that Superman. We're marking that off.
Shoot, do I need special stickers for this?
No, it's just that's just a bag. Thick bag. This is an amalgam comic. If you buy this, you get to pick which side of the board your tally goes on. This is Spider-Boy, a mix of Spider-Man and Superboy. All right, Ernie. Ernie got that. Ernie, what side do you want your tally on? Marvel or DC? DC. This is Superman 123. It's got a glow-in-the-dark logo here. It's the first electrified suit Superman. It's $2. Yep. You finished putting all your stuff in? If you haven't, you don't need to be buying stuff on stuff. I want to leave as soon as this thing's over.
Right, me too. That's what I'm thinking.
Soups for 2 to Warren.
Cock Warren, what was I gonna say?
This is Green Arrow issue 53 for $2. You know, I could put out a lot more books if you guys were buying more $2 comics. I didn't get through even half of this box. You guys could be getting so many more deals. You need to buy more stuff because I don't want to pull stuff down.
Within the next 5 minutes.
Within the next 5 minutes. 5 minutes left.
Isn't there a Red Lightning Soups also?
There was later. He separated out. But he was first the blue electric Superman. Batman for 2 to Shamir. All right, Batman for 2. This is the Flash 27. That's $2. Green Arrow for 2 to Othie. This is the Adventures of Superman 521 for 2. Flash for 2 to Brian. Thank you, Brian. This is Scooby-Doo Apocalypse issue 16 for 2. So the Ernie got the Scooby for 2. This is Detective Comics 508. 508 for $2. Starting the Batman. Oh, where's my Marvel guys at? Everybody's just backed out of the Marvel at this point? Detective for 2 to Ryan. Thank you, Ryan. This is Starman, issue number 50 for $2. Ooh, everybody wanted detectives. Yeah, you've missed quite a bit. Now's your time, though. Everything in the U shape is $2. So if you want to grab some Marvel stuff, it's time to do it. Captain for 2 to James. Thank you, James. This is Astonishing Thor issue 2. That is also $2. I have no idea. I don't know. Thor for 2. Who's that to? James got the Thor for 2. Christian just missed that one. This is all new Wolverine issue 4 for $2. All new Wolverine for 2 to Joanna. Thank you, Joanna.
You don't want that other one?
Yeah, why is nobody wanting this Wolverine? What's going on with Wolverine 181 down here? I don't get it.
To be honest, I don't like looking at him because he looks dead.
Well,
Looks like a vampire.
this is Peter Parker's Spider-Man issue 53. That's $2.
That Vertigo is actually like a swamp thing in case they can't see that. I don't know why. I think they would pick it up if they knew it was a swamp thing.
Yeah, I had it earlier. It's Swamp Thing. Yeah, I don't know. Just not the crowd tonight. So DC, Marvel. Let's actually goes over here. DC. Superman for 2 to Shamir. Swamp Thing for 2 to Alexis. Yeah, that's what I would think so. This is Justice League 36 for $2. This is Blade One Shot. That's also going to be $2.
Next to the Vertigo is
Starman 50 is next to the Vertigo. All right, guys, it is 11 o'clock. That's it. It is cut off. This is what's left on the board. If you guys want to buy some of this for $2, now is your chance. We're going to be shutting down here in a minute. We're going to do one last big giveaway. And to count up the tallies, all that stuff.
Blade went 211.
Alexis got the blade. The only tally marks going up now are what's left on the board.
Punisher to OC.
All right, Othy got the Punisher.
No, dude, I'm just making sure you mark it down because I know you're busy looking for something to give away. I'm being good to you. Don't be a dick to me, alright? James Smithers just got Justice League.
Justice League to James.
See, I ain't marking no more. Like, for that reason.
All right, is that looking like it's going to be it?
Where my claim's coming from. Wolverine for 2 to Christian.
What is it?
Wolverine.
Wolverine for 2 to Christian. Finally, the Wolverine went. There we go. All right. I think that's it. Unless somebody buys this stuff right here. That's going to be it for today. So let's count these things up and let's see what the final tally is. $105 for Marvel. Marvel is at 105. DC.
Actually, you're gonna have to recount.
Why?
1 for DC, 1 for Marvel, 2 for Marvel, 3 for Marvel. I don't know what the Swamp Thing is. 2 for DC.
Okay. How many for Marvel?
So for Marvel, it's 1, 2, 3 for Marvel.
3,
Yeah.
2, 3. All right. How many for DC?
2 for DC. Swamp Thing is a Vertigo?
It's Marvel. It's DC.
It's DC, so 3 for DC.
All right. All right. James coming in the clutch. Let's see what the numbers are. All right, let's see what the DC. Oh, Ed was going to do it. All right, let's see here. DC. 131 to 108. That was surprisingly close because how many books we sold. DC is the winner for tonight. DC got it. Yeah, that's Captain Marvel issue 4 for $65, and it does come bagged and boarded and in a hanger that can hang on the wall. All right, let's find something to give you guys. All right. So the winning thing is, of course, for DC. We are going to give away, as our big prize for tonight, a Dark Knight Metal exclusive midnight release lithograph in the container, free of charge. That is going to Ed Thomas. Everybody congratulate Ed on the feed. You, sir, have won this awesome Dark Knight's Metal lithograph, sir. So that is, let's see, last time Marvel won it. Yep, so it's 1-1. Marvel won last time. This time was DC. That means that eventually we got to have a third one of these. We'll wait a few weeks. We'll do a third one. We'll see who the definitive winner truly is. Thank you guys so much for watching tonight and hanging out with us. I'll be back here on Monday, but tomorrow, Tosh will be here running the cell, hanging out with you, I'm pretty sure, right?
Yeah,
Yep. Tosh is going to be doing the whole day. So buy some stuff on Saturday. I believe Jim will be here. Sunday, no sale. Huh? The lithographs are $15 a piece, and they do come in a top loader. I do have a couple more of those left. If you'd like to buy them, you can claim them now. We don't care.
We don't care.
So we will see you guys. I'll see you Monday, but Tosh will be here tomorrow. So be cool. Buy lots of stuff. And, yeah, thanks for tuning in. Also tomorrow, of course, to buy stuff, you need to call the store tomorrow, 606-877-1450, or private messages tonight or in the morning with your PayPal address. So that way we can send you an invoice to get you all taken care of. Shipping is, of course, $5.95 for up to 30 books, and et cetera, et cetera. We will see you tomorrow. Thanks again.